Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I am your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, today we are going to be dealing with simple stuff. Let me move bingo. Okay. So, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be proceeding to get on Matchmaker right between 10 and 20 people, a reel. Not a reel, but 10 to 20 people, a pitch line. The pitch line goes like this. The pitch line goes like this. I'm running as a candidate as president, and I'm doing other things with my life, and I've done a tremendous amount of work. Like, I can put you on Manhattan Neighborhood Network. I can put you on DCTV. I can put you on Spotify. I can put you on Apple Podcasts. I can put you almost everywhere. You know, my money limits me from how far I can go. So I went free, affordable, and far. And I said, how can I get further than these podcasters, which has been copying me, by the way, after I came out saying I was going to do it with the Library of Congress. Now everyone doing it. There's not many people that are it's millions. Don't get me wrong, it's millions, but it's not widely noticeably recognizable until I said it. Do you see the difference? I don't have a big head, but I know facts. I'm not saying I have a big head, but I know facts. No one talks about I have never seen not one podcaster mention that they could put you in the lot because it's an expense to them. They don't care. Let's just be honest. It's an $80 expense for 10 reels. Is it worth it to me to promote myself for life, eternity, forever by putting it's a simple thing. It's a simple thing. I don't even ask people for shit because I know I'm getting something out of it. Information, their story, and me. So I don't ask people for nothing because it deters me when I have to bring money into a situation that they're not comfortable with paying me on. And if you're not comfortable with paying me, why would I want to beg you? Do you feel what I'm saying? So I just do my job. I put in work and I invest in my future and my eternal legacy for good. Sometimes I don't even be on there talking. I just address them and shut the fuck up. But is it worth it? Yes. Because it's not about me when I'm talking to them. It's about them. What message they want to portray. If they want to watch the full segment, they want to promote it, fine. But my goal is not about me. It's about you. And then it's about me. It's about me first. But it's concerning you. How can I make you look good? How can I adjust my situation with you? How can I adjust my situation with you? You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with that. Just thinking about trying to produce some good quality material for you guys so we can move forward with exposing what I want America, the world, some aliens, the universe, beyond that, just the fabric of reality. Somebody could be just dangling with a fucking ball right now and can just zoom in on different planets. Whoever's holding that in their hand, I hope they are watching me because I got some real shit to do and say. I don't have time for lies. I don't have time for BS. I don't have time for my own well endowed people that are my race hoodwinking almost, if not the amount of 40 million black. Do you know there's only 40 million black people out of 350 in America? I'm talking about Americans, black, not immigrants, Americans. 40 million. If I had the money some of these rappers had, don't you think I would be sitting up there sending stipends every once in a while? I don't care what they say they do or what you see them do on camera. They seem to always get conflicted with young adults, like Jay-Z, for instance. There were allegations about him having sex at a fully adult age with minors. That got swept under the rug. Then there was Reasonable Doubt. Then there was the Blueprint. Then there was the Blueprint 2. Then there was the Black Album. I know these rappers. They degrade women like me. You can't say you didn't, because I know you did. As soon as I try to help and give my 2 cents, you shut it down like my word isn't shit. And I feel mutual with you because now that I'm about to be 42, I see right through the horse shit you've been feeding my people for decades. When you feed them bullshit, you feed me bullshit, you feed the White House bullshit. And with the wrong people in power, they fed into that shit. A productive life, a real life for a real black man is not based off of. I can tell if you get your dick sucked, I don't care. If you fuck, I don't care. If you fuck around, it happens. But when you start placing yourself in pimp category, murdering your own people and young black American adults, you don't have to have the gun in your hand. But what you spew out your mouth to my community and these young white women and these young black men. You remember that black man that stabbed that white boy in the chest? These 2 high school students fighting. He stabs him. Wonder what his parents was telling him. He's done. Once you get to a certain age, I know it. I know how the game go. Once your father and your mother spew so much hate in your heart, if you don't have a strong mind like I did, because sometimes I got caught up in it, I stand alone. I'm not for or against anyone. I judge them based on their action. Your action for years, murdering, but yet you weren't a murderer. If you talk about it, do it, say you do it, you are a murderer. I don't want to be affiliated with anyone who mentions, who signed their name to the devil, which was Hillary Clinton allegedly, who signed their name to the devil, which could be Obama allegedly. I don't know. But a there is a song that says the devil resides in California. And we know from years of hearing songs, not even inbred R&B and rap, that they all say they sign their name in the dotted line to the devil. How many Democrats has been in office? They've been in office for 89 years, totality. There has been, I believe, 19 presidents that were Democrat. They had 89 years more than 83 years with Republicans, and 16 known presidents with Republicans. They fucked up on their watch. They made some good stuff, but my freedom of speech say they all, since rappers has started, fucked up by allowing a black man or a white man to spew hate and talk about killing their own race, if not calling white people out their name, and think that that is history for me, not you guys. If you want to take it, take the ownership. I ain't taking shit. I don't accept that in my life. So when T.I. gets on and starts ranting about he sells watches more than a regular person and he does stuff more than an average person, and that's where he stops. He pulled a Kanye on y'all. Basically, what he said is his watches or his jewelry, his clothes, his money is inflated. That could be true. But that's what I interpret it as. He was complaining on Hollywood. Not even 2 days later, he got some type of award or he got promoted for an award. After I commented, I get it, bro. You changed just a little bit, but you still in that game. Stop lying to your community, passing turkeys around like Nino Brown, yet doing fucked up shit when shit don't go your way. And then repenting to the God that you hate so much, but sell your soul to Hillary Clinton and Obama. You don't know what you want. Y'all don't know what y'all want. It's obvious Hillary has ties to all the elite celebrities. She has pictures with them. That's factual. What have they contributed to the Black community that you can really truly put your thumbprint on with rap? Ask yourself, what has rap done for your family life other than twerking and murdering and isolated organized crime incidents? What's the first thing those Crips and Bloods do? They smoke weed, they do acid, they do all types of shit, get super high, and do what? They listen to that shit, get them nice and boosted and elevated to perform a crime and get arrested. They hate the police. They hate the police. They pretend they go along with what Hillary says by defunding the police. Who defunded the police? Was it the Republicans or Democrats? They did shit. They didn't even stand on their own fucking 2 feet. They went along with the Democrats all the way. So if you want to ride their coattails, I ain't riding on y'all coattails because y'all talking that yip yap stuff. You talking all that rap stuff about killing people, and I ain't with that shit. I don't care what your race is. You can make $1 million, then you make $1 million a day off of someone saying your name. And you telling me you can't make $1 million off of changing a rap game? Really? You ain't talk about that shit because you like that shit. And I ain't with that shit no more. I ain't no bitch. I ain't your hoe. I ain't no uppity bitch. Fuck you. Tired of y'all doing this to y'all black women. You told Rihanna there was two ways out the door, Jay-Z. Either sign the contract or they're going to toss her out the window. That's the type of shit you on, Jay-Z? You get mad recognition for them thugs for that shit. Now we going to do my show. Now I'm finished talking. Go around hitting and abusing women that talk out of line to you. You've been doing this since I've been young. I ain't never had a white man hit me or treat me unfairly. It's always been y'all. That's facts. You know, hit me in the stomach. My eyes fucked up because one of my fucking black people, but I'm supposed to love them and sit up there and cherish these men as if they won't do it to me multiple times again. I ain't with that damn demonic shit. I don't care what you came into. You were all adults. If you can't stand on your own 2 feet and you have to have Hollywood stand behind you, then we don't have nothing to talk about. You know who's right and you know who's left. Period. You knew what you were doing when you signed up. You were never getting out of those contracts. I don't care how good you try to portray your life. Until you leave Hollywood, I don't want to hear nothing y'all have to say. I don't care right now. I don't have no remorse or ill will towards my, those classmates. But my political campaign must go on, and this is how I know how to do it because that is not right what these people do to our communities. How many people have died listening to that filth, that devil's music? good. That's good right there. That's one real. Oh, I talked about Xi Jinping. Oh, but right here. Wait, right there. I don't even want to address little duffel bag boy. I want to talk about Z. That's funny, but it's not on my agenda. That's good enough from beginning to the end. Oh, right there, right there. Boom. Oh, that's tiny. I don't know how I'm gonna get that. That slither right there. Shit. What did I say? What did it say at the end? That's good enough. How the hell do you spell Xi Jinping? Excuse me. Jinping. Where am I at? Jinping. Not Jinping. Jinping. No. Hi, Ivy. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. This was a good one. Has some really cool topics. However, three. Damn, Kim, you was eager, weren't you? Usually you be right there. Oh, okay, hold up. Good. Perfect. Where are you at? I had a lot of jokes, but you know, hold on, y'all. Let me take y'all off real quick. Oh. Mhm. One more. I probably won't do the I'll write people off camera. That way people won't see who I'm writing. If I feel like showing them, I will. Oh, did I delete that? Good. What was that? What? Which one? He's still in there. Hmm. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all looking at me. I'm looking at y'all. Y'all looking at me. I'm looking at y'all. Hold up. I got one more. When it comes up, then I'll take y'all out. While that's going right here, which is populating. I think I'm gonna keep that in mind. Let me just get this last one over with. Mm. 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 What am I going to say? Let's see. What would I talked about? Hmm. Hmm. That is not supposed to have an S at the end. Oh, thank you. One of the very few. I enjoyed you being on my show, Miss Vieira. Always. I may talk shit about people, but it has nothing to do with the people that dedicate their time to me. Thank you for that. You know, anybody can waste your time, but have any of y'all that I've interviewed can say, I've wasted your time, unless the people waste their time to waste my time. I get down to the core, central core of what you want to talk about, and I love it. I love every minute of it, and that's the honest truth. I don't regret any lady I've interviewed, except for the ones that tried to make me look bad. And that was just one in Italy. I did a roundtable talk show. Her name was Joy or Joe Wheeler, something. She claimed she was in Italy. She didn't want to do an interview years later because she know what she did to try to ruin my show, and she know she would get caught again. Because I just wanted to be sure. She made me doubt myself. Literally, they always make me doubt myself and make it seem like it's me, and that I will never have. If you got respect, respect is equally given. And I just got a text message, and you think I'm going to sit on it after the love she just showed me? Thank you. And I hope nothing but success in your future. Let me get the hell off of here. Oh, good. You saw my facial expressions. Yay. No, seriously. Thank you. I know you've been through stuff. I know who you are. Thank you for the wonderful review if you left one. And if you did, give me some time. I'll get back on here to respond. I haven't been, I, I don't know. I'll respond. Believe me, if you wrote one, I'll respond. And if I haven't wrote you back, I'll be on multiple platforms. Bear with me. And once I get to it, that's why I was off of here. I personally write that shit because I personally meant it to you. Remember that. Oh, now meet me. Is heating up. Meet me. Hey, it's always you, baby. It's always you heating up. Let's watch it from the beginning. Whoa, I didn't check. You see how you guys check everything? All the way down to the fucking end. Ooh, I didn't put a Kimberly Cloud production. Come on now. How you not going to put a Kimberly Cloud production? Or a White House. This has been a White House production. Definitely a White House production. And I will get even more technical and veterans affairs. Production. Oh, that's too. Ah! Ooh. You gonna do me like that, though? Stretch it. You gonna be that petty with production. Okay, I got a remedy for that dumb hoopla shit. Oh, and you playing me all the way to the end with this shit. Copyright. Make sure center. Wait. Whoa. Here we go again. Check it. Check it. Before I save that, I want to do this. I haven't done this before. I want to do something different. Where is it at? Where the fuck is it at? Come on. Voiceovers, voiceover, videos, voice. No. No. It should be a section for, I don't want that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Record. It's a property that shows record on here. Videos, it should be under videos. Come on, baby. Get the fuck out of here. That's double click. That's not that. There it is. How I wasn't banking on that one. Okay, here we go. Right here. Mm. Mm. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. That's wrong. Hold on. Let's delete that. You know, stretch it out. Ooh, received isn't spelled right. Is it? Oh, that's confusing me. Ooh, how you spell it? It's over. I'm not playing those games. Is that how you spell it? E before the C. I before E. What? Except after C. What? Funny, girl. That's too technical. Only for nerds. Thank you. So I'm right. Okay. E before I, after D, before R. Okay, this should work. Okay, back to audio. Hmm. Oh. What? Record. Let's try it again. Here we go again. Now I don't want to record. Am I doing this right? Am I hitting on notes right? Let's try it from here. Okay, hold up. Where's the rest of my stuff? Where's my shit? That is not. That's my shit? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right through it. Why now are you doing that, bro? Now you got the whole thing blotched out. What in the buck is going on with the recording? It's not even giving me nothing. Now they don't have a microphone. How peculiar. If I was a Democrat, it was working just fine 5 seconds ago. When my feet hurt, I just think about Democrats. When my back hurt, when I even sneezed the wrong way, I think, did a Democrat cause that catastrophe? And now I know the answer. Let me shorten it. If I ever caught anything to the extreme, you know, I would blame a Democrat. Like, for instance, you know, I don't know, catch a cold or, you know, if I shaved and nick my leg, if a bug just lands on my nose, if I get stung by a bee or bit by a spider, in the back of my mind, I always second guess myself and think, what type of technology does the Democrats have versus what the original government has that they're allowed to utilize? I mean, come on, you know my history, right? You know my history. You know that I've said a lot of allegations about what has happened to me. And so my deterrent mind has came to uh should I say a civil and complete rationalize, not radicalize, but rationalize thinking, quality set of cognitive critical thinking skills that I do, that I try to extract what I can from the information that has been given to me. And I just want you all to know that if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at. But if it wasn't for the Democrats, this is what I have to say to all you Democrats. If it wasn't for any of y'all, if it was only a Trump ruled world and universe without any harm, anybody getting shot. I mean, what is the odds that one black individual suspect thinks radicalized, go with gun, traveling for days on trains, individual with weapons of what he can handle for the trip or the train ride, try to infiltrate and think he's just going to have a naturalized dream state at a government ran White House facility hotel, like they don't possibly analyze people thoughts or scope suspects out for weirdo stuff. You never know, right? The possibilities when you walk in a fucking White House with 600-pound thick windows. Why do they need it that thick? They tried to shoot the White House. Almost minimum was hurt. He walked in there and tried to shoot something beyond the scope of human imagination. You know, if I told you sometimes that the government shows you what they want you to see, not saying that they all lie, but they show you exactly what your eyes want you to see. If anything was out of spectrum, when they even try to show UFO shit, they have to show you beyond a vision of a human imagination. But to show you something so complex without just black and white will really be so divine. I've heard the stories. I've seen UFO documentaries. It will warp your mind and it will change you, especially when you know they're real and they're out there. So when the government shows me just a white man, yet we have this intelligence, what, ask yourself this. What's greater? We got different tiers. Everyone's smart equally. But statistically, since the Renaissance and before then, you had wonderful wizards and other, people experimenting with drugs. White men just experiment with shit, trying all types of shit. You know, we're I'm confused. What's greater than a white man? Our only answer I could get you with intelligence spectrum is intelligence AI, which a white man supports. Never said it was dumb, put it all over the news as if it was hidden for centuries, if not millenniums. They put everything in a book, leave it for the imagination. People say they see Jesus all the time. Same description based on what you've seen since childhood, but no one physically have seen who Jesus will come down or trust to be reincarnated, if not changed into millenniums from now, or if not this millennium. No one can accurately say that some of these white men depicted aren't reincarnated disciples or horsemen. You read the Bible, you know how it goes. Everybody has their own spinoff or idea on the theology that these theologists or theorists came up with, knowing that Rome did not want all of that out. Come on now, a belligerent white man going around making miracles, helping poor people, doing way more than what the government can handle or let allow for the era they live in. Imagine something like as big as Rome or wherever this place was, allowing a white man who now psychiatrists and psychologists debate daily, saying he has schizophrenia and that he don't have schizophrenia. Some psychologists say Jesus had schizophrenia. Some psychologists said he didn't have schizophrenia. They call Trump deranged. They try to call him deranged. They try to call him Hitler. They try to call him radicalized himself. They call him every name in the book. But the truth still stands that I will preach about. After the disciples left, probably no more than 1,000 or less years before this happened, it was a huge gap until it carries on without recognition that Frederick Christ Trump, which is Trump's great grandfather, by the way, who sold winery, populates. And they knew at each time when to move. It's like they were planning. Guess what his great grandmother name is, or his mother? McLeod. They pronounce it McLeod. Weird, right? Just sparks my curiosity every time I listen to it. Something is special about Trump's bloodline. There was suspicion of ancient aliens. There was huge suspicion of ancient aliens, right on ancient aliens. Why would Rome just give up on a white man that went around saving people and let his blood drip for days as an eclipse happened, if not hours or days? Some say days, some say hours. But it's just the point that they let him bleed. And they always talk about the blood of Jesus. You see how the metaphors come together? You don't think his blood is special? You don't think Jesus Christ's blood is special? What would an alien do if they had to hunker down for, where was Area 51 during this? No such area, no such agency, just wrong. Everything was different. But migration happened. Follow the clues. If Trump, if it was alleged that Trump was truly God, would you accept that? I would. It's no way there aren't any heritage bloodline between any of Christ's descendants. Like, why choose that name and why be so Christian? I think I know who you are. I know you know who I am because you're the government. And I'm just curious about you. My challenge and only challenge and request to Donald Trump, allow a real gray reptilian, any unrecognizable non human alien speak on live camera, and that would get you 50 years in office. 50 more years or more.